A lot of times I hear people say, hey, a home isn't the best investment. And you know what? It's not. And that's not really what a home is. People always say, well, your home is the best investment. And I agree with people that say that it's not the best investment you could make. But I think it's so much more than that when you're buying a home for you to live in. So when you're buying a home for you to live in, it's safety, it's security, it's generally locking in your payment. And we'll go into that real quick. Locking in your principal and interest payment. And of course, taxes and insurance, those can go up over time, but not as much as rent. So there's just such an emotional component to buying a home. And it's not just all about the investment. People say, well, if you invested all that money in the stock market you spent fixing your house, it would be worth so much more that much longer. And people, honestly, you're not going to invest that money. Most people are not going to invest all that difference. They're not that disciplined. I'm not. And a home ends up becoming a forced savings account that appreciates over time, especially when you buy nice homes in nice areas. But you know what is a better investment than the stock market? And it's buying a duplex. So if you're house hacking a duplex, absolutely positively better investment than the stock market. So we're assuming an 8% appreciation rate with the stock market. It's all you get. Essentially, you get the appreciation in the market. Your portfolio grows over time. You don't get any tax benefits. You don't get any cash flow off of it, and you don't control it. But when you buy a duplex to house hack, let's say you're going to house hack, that really supercharges your return. So that's way better than the stock market. Buying a rental property is still going to be better than a stock market. Buying a duplex, I've seen people get 10, 20, 30% returns with a duplex because you're putting such a small amount of money down. If you can get that to cash flow off the gate, and that's the goal when you move out of it, that's positive cash flow, your returns are going to be so much better than the stock market. And not only are you going to get great returns, so your percentage return, your cash on cash return is going to be better than the stock market. When you start to factor in that loan pay down, you factor in that appreciation, you factor in those tax benefits, it gets hard to calculate, but your returns are going to be completely outrageous. And then sometime later, if you take that money and reinvest it in an asset getting similar returns, let's say you're getting a 10% return, cash on cash return, so that's cash flow, cash on cash returns 10%, then you're getting a bigger loan pay down, then you're getting more appreciation, then you're getting better tax benefits. So yes, buying a home is not a better investment than the stock market most of the time, not all the time, but buying a duplex to house hack that positively cash flows when you move out almost always is. And that's one reason, again, that I highly recommend house hacking and duplex investing to get started as an investor.